What are some advanced tactics? Advanced tactics include the suicide tactic that shows an idea kills itself. Taking the roof off to show where a belief leads. And using the other person's own standards against their view. What are some advanced tactics? Advanced tactics include the suicide tactic that shows an idea kills itself. Taking the roof off to show where a belief leads. And using the other person's own standards against their view. Advanced tactics build on the Colombo Foundation and include the suicide tactic, showing that a claim self-destructs when applied to itself. There is no truth is itself a truth claim. Taking the roof off, pressing a belief to its logical extreme so the person feels the uncomfortable consequences. Rhodes Scholar, using the opponent's own sources or authorities against them. And Steamroller, politely stopping an aggressive interrupter so a real conversation can continue. These moves require practice and a calm spirit. The one who states his case first seems right, until the other comes and examines him. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God. Kukul illustrates the suicide tactic by showing how the claim all religions are equally true collapses when applied to religions that make contradictory exclusive claims. He uses taking the roof off to press a relativist to the point where the person must live with the consequences of their own view. The suicide tactic simply asks whether a statement can survive its own standard. When someone asserts there is no absolute truth, the reply is that statement absolutely true? Forces the contradiction into the open. The same move dismantles claims such as all religions are equally valid once the exclusive claims of Christianity, Islam, or Orthodox Judaism are placed side by side. Taking the roof off pushes a view to its logical end, so the person feels the weight of living consistently with it. A moral relativist who insists that right and wrong are merely personal preferences can be asked whether that applies to theft, betrayal, or violence against those he loves. The discomfort often reveals that he does not actually believe his own premise. The Rhodes Scholar tactic borrows the other person's preferred authorities, scientists, philosophers, or sacred texts, and shows how those sources undercut the position being defended. The Steamroller simply restores order when an aggressive interrupter tries to dominate. A calm, repeated request to finish a thought keeps the conversation from collapsing into noise. These moves are not rhetorical tricks. They're ordinary applications of logic and consistency. Because they rely on the other person's own words and standards, they avoid the appearance of external attack and often produce genuine self-reflection. At the same time, they demand self-control. Used with impatience or superiority, they harden the hearer. Used with patience and genuine concern, they clear space for the gospel. The Christian's task remains the same, to speak truth in a way that removes obstacles rather than creating new ones. Trusting that clarity itself is a servant of the message. What are some advanced tactics? Advanced tactics include the suicide tactic that shows an idea kills itself. Taking the roof off to show where a belief leads. And using the other person's own